Hey, what's going on? Yes, I'm back on the schedule and I know I've got a lot of explaining to do. So let me start from the beginning. I love the schedule and I'll explain why. I'll just get right to it. The reason why I love the schedule is because I can carve out that block of time where I can spend on whatever it is I want to spend doing. I'm going to do what is most important to me, and no one can enter that time in the middle of the night where I can do my most creative work. And that's what this schedule allows me to do. But I'm going to change the name from schedule because that has some negative connotations to it. I think it becomes a negative thing when we feel imprisoned by it. I don't want to feel imprisoned by a routine. I don't want to follow it religiously to the point where it feels like a job. Okay? Now, so bear with me in this video. So the underlying theme, the underlying goal is fun. Is to have fun. I slept for 8 hours this morning and I just went with the flow, but I get a sense of fun by challenging myself to follow a polyphasic sleep schedule. So the schedule, I'm not going to use that word in future, but it's the carrot at the end of the stick that puts me in a position where I have to watch my diet and meditate more. But I need to bring in balance. But what is fun? Let's look at the definition: enjoyment, amusement, or light-hearted pleasure. So I need to bring that light-heartedness in. There needs to be balance. What is balance? An even distribution of weight, enabling someone or something to remain upright and steady. So how do I bring balance in? And you can be thinking along with me. How do you bring balance to your lifestyle, your schedule, if it's needed? For me, it is right now. So how do I bring in the balance? Okay, I'm going to come to that. Tool. Polyphasic sleep is a tool, as I just said. It allows me to carve out that time, which gives me the impetus to get going again on my YouTube channel. I have a web development channel. I'll show it you here. And this is what I'm working at building up. And so this gets the impetus going, and I'm going to come to the word impetus. But let's look at the word tool. A device or implement, especially one held in the hand, used to carry out a particular function. Okay, so the goal isn't really polyphasic sleep. Polyphasic sleep is just a tool that I'm using to accomplish a certain function. Bold, that was one of my key words this year, and I've brought back the videos from this channel, okay, so people can follow along the journey because I spoke about fun and being bold. What is bold? Showing a willingness to take risks, confident and courageous. So yeah, I gotta be confident and courageous to try something new. And polyphasic sleep is something new. It's something a lot of people aren't doing. Okay, impetus. The force or energy with which a body moves. Something that makes a process or activity happen or happen more quickly. So this gives me the impetus. I know when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to wake up at 1:30. I know straight away what I got to do. I'm doing my YouTube videos. I'm not waking up thinking, no, will I do it? And to maintain a good YouTube channel, you need to be consistent. Momentum. Now this is interesting. Look at the definition of momentum. The quantity of motion of a moving body measured as a product of its mass and velocity. But look at this next line. the impetus gained by a moving object. So impetus and momentum, there's a correlation there. Prioritize. Here's where I'm going to bring in the balance. Prioritize. Designate or treat something as being very or most important. Determine the order for dealing with a series of items or tasks according to their relative importance. So, I know most likely that there's going to be times where I'm not connected with my dream, my vision, and I'm not receiving that energy flow because I'm not in alignment with my higher self. And I know that during those times, I'm most likely going to feel tired. I may even reach the point of exhaustion. But my aim is this time around to be able to take that rest and recovery before I reach the point of exhaustion. I've got to make sure this video doesn't go on too long because my memory card can only hold 20 minutes. I think we're doing okay though. So, should I wake up from my core, feel tired, I will sacrifice my time at the gym. Here's my basic schedule. I wake up at 1:30. I spend 4 hours on YouTube videos, I take a 20-minute nap, and then I spend 2 hours learning about web development. Then I go to the gym. Now, if I'm tired, I'll sacrifice the time at the gym. I'll just go back to bed. I'll just sleep however long I need to sleep. I'll wake up, I'll do however much time I have left to do on learning, I'll do that. I must start my client work at 10:30 at the latest and do that until 5. I take dinner, I come back upstairs and I do some more client work. So there's got to be compromise. An agreement or settlement of a dispute that is reached by each side making concessions. So it's basically the expedient acceptance of standards that are lower than is desirable. Settle a dispute by mutual concession. So expediently accept standards that are lower than is desirable. Okay, yes, ideally I would love to be on the everyman schedule every day, then progress to the Dymaxion or the Uberman. But I gotta bring acceptance in, because without acceptance, you're just introducing resistance. You're gonna get pissed off. You're gonna feel tension. Why is it not working? And then those thoughts about there being a lack of time start coming in. So you gotta accept where you are. And I need to allow for the idea of recovery. A return to a normal state of health, mind, or strength. The action or process of regaining possession or control of something stolen or lost. So that which is being lost is that connection, that alignment. Schedule, a plan for carrying out a process or procedure. But now, okay, I'm going to leave the video there, okay? And I'm going to share with you what I believe to be the nugget, which is bringing this all together. It brings in the moving away from the negative connotations of schedule, discipline, hard work, striving, which I've used those things to my benefit in the past, but I'm moving into a different stage of my life now where it's more about allowing, flowing, yielding, but I'm carving out that time to do my creative work. So there you have it. I'm back. We'll see how this pans out. I'm allowing for the idea of balance, compromise, prioritizing, recovery, but I'm being ferocious in carving out that time. And when I say ferocious, I mean nothing is going to come between me and that gift. It's a gift that I give to myself to be creative and spend time on that, because the YouTube videos for me, it is my creative outlet. So there you have it. I hope you got something from those ideas. Maybe you can implement them yourself. I'll leave it there. In the next video, which I'll share with you at some point during this week, will be, I just told you, didn't I? I'm rambling. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you got something from it. Catch you next time. Peace.